In a world where the human body is both a vessel of life and a source of profound value, the intrinsic worth of its parts often comes to light in the most unexpected ways. Each organ, tissue, and cell holds significance beyond its biological function. They are lifelines, commodities, and sometimes subjects of ethical dilemmas. To understand this intricate tapestry of value, one must delve into the various contexts in which human body parts are esteemed, particularly in the realms of medicine, organ donation, and transplantation. Consider the heart, a symbol of life and emotion, yet also a critical component in the medical field. When a heart fails, the stakes are life and death, and the cost of a transplant can soar into the hundreds of thousands of dollars. The procedure itself is a marvel of modern medicine, requiring a highly skilled surgical team and advanced technology. The heart is not merely a pump, it is a complex organ whose value is underscored by the desperate need for donors. Organ donation can save lives, yet the waiting list for a heart transplant stretches endlessly, illustrating a stark imbalance between supply and demand. Each heartbeat is precious, and the value of a healthy heart is immeasurable, not just financially, but in the lives it sustains. The liver, too, holds a unique place in the medical hierarchy. Known for its regenerative capabilities, a liver can be partially donated, allowing living donors to share a piece of themselves while still maintaining their health. The cost of a liver transplant can be staggering, often exceeding $500,000 when factoring in surgery, hospital stays, and post-operative care. The sheer complexity of the liver's functions, from detoxifying the blood to aiding digestion, underscores its importance. Yet, the process of matching donors with recipients is painstakingly slow, often requiring extensive testing and waiting periods that can stretch for years. The value of the liver is not just in its function, but in its ability to give life, making it a sought-after organ in the transplant community. Kidneys, on the other hand, are unique in that a person can live with just one. This fact has led to a rise in living kidney donations, a selfless act that can save another's life. The financial implications of kidney transplants are significant, often costing around $300,000. The procedure is complex, requiring meticulous pre-surgery evaluations and post-surgery care to ensure the donor and recipient thrive. Yet, the stark reality remains. Thousands languish on waiting lists, hoping for a match. The value of a kidney lies not only in its ability to filter waste and maintain fluid balance, but also in the hope it represents for those in dire need. Corneas, the transparent front part of the eye, are another vital body part often overlooked. They are crucial for vision, and their transplantation can restore sight to those suffering from corneal blindness. The financial cost of corneal transplants is relatively lower than that of major organ transplants, typically around $20,000, but the emotional value is incalculable. The joy of seeing loved ones again, of experiencing the world in vivid detail, speaks to the profound impact that such a procedure can have on a person's life. The process of matching corneal donors to recipients is often seamless, facilitated by organizations dedicated to eye donation. Yet the need remains great. Bone marrow, the spongy tissue inside bones, is essential for producing blood cells. A bone marrow transplant can be a last resort for patients with certain cancers or blood disorders. The procedure is arduous, often requiring extensive pretreatment and a lengthy recovery period. The financial burden can reach upwards of $800,000, encompassing the cost of the transplant itself, hospital stays, and ongoing care. The matching process is intricate, relying on genetic compatibility, which can complicate donor searches. The value of bone marrow is profound, as it can provide a second chance at life, yet the complexities of donation and the emotional weight of the decision can be overwhelming. Lungs, skin, intestines, pancreas, sperm, and eggs each carry their own unique stories of value. Lung transplants, often necessitated by chronic diseases like COPD, can cost around $1 million, reflecting the complexity of the procedure and the extensive care required afterward. Skin grafts are vital for burn victims, and the financial implications are significant, particularly in reconstructive surgeries. Intestinal transplants, though rare, can save lives, with costs reaching $1.2 million. The pancreas, crucial for insulin production, is often transplanted in diabetic patients, with procedures exceeding 300,000. Sperm and eggs, while not typically transplanted, hold immense value in reproductive medicine, with the costs of IVF and related procedures climbing into the tens of thousands. The interplay of value, cost, and ethics in the realm of human body parts is a delicate balance. The sale of organs and tissues is illegal in many parts of the world, rooted in the belief that human life cannot be commodified. This legal stance is essential to prevent exploitation and ensure that the donation process remains altruistic. However, the black market for organs remains a grim reality, driven by desperation and the stark inequalities in healthcare access. The ethical considerations surrounding organ donation and transplantation are complex, often raising questions about consent, coercion, and the value of life itself. As society grapples with these challenges, the importance of raising awareness about organ donation cannot be overstated. Each body part carries with it not just a price tag, but a story of hope, sacrifice, and the profound interconnectedness of human lives. In the end, the value of human body parts transcends monetary worth. It is a reflection of our shared humanity, the lengths we go to save one another, and the ethical considerations that guide our actions. The narrative of human body parts is not just about their physical value, but about the lives they touch, the hope they inspire, and the love they embody.